Good evening, everybody. Hey, family. It's Melanie. Welcome to today's Intel Summary. As always, I'm here to bring you clarity without hype, without dates, without rates. Everything I share is for understanding only, and for anything official, always go to the CBI or Iraqi government announcements. I cover the articles, and then I cover what everybody else here is saying. Of course, they're not going to come out and tell you that it's done, but I try to keep you grounded in faith. But the Holy Spirit did tell me to tell you it's done, and I've been preparing you ever since with the 3 steps to a safe exchange. Somewhere around here, you'll be able to see how you can email me to get the 3 steps to a safe exchange. There's also debt cancellation and tax strategy. I'm the faith and financial channel, so I'm glad you're here. And we had some bad news today. We lost one of our crucial team members, Captain Jack, and it's a sad day. So we just want to honor him, and prayers to the family. And Massage Diva is one of my members. She was engaged to him, so we hope our prayers are with her and with his mother, Noah unto me. She was in our chat a lot, and so prayers to her, prayers to everybody, this whole family. I know that was a hit. So here goes, and then I'm going to relax with my hubby. It's been a long day. I tell you, there's a lot going on. I know you have some problems too, so I'm praying for all of your problems. Just put your prayer request down below if you need prayer. So let's start with today's headlines and the main articles. Let's talk about what's the updates coming out of Iraq. Then what I do is I give you my key takeaways, and then I go into what everybody else is saying. Thank you, Randy. You sent me another email with what even I addressed somebody that's on X, what he's saying. I kind of give you all of it in one place so you know where to go, and you know that it's not the hype. It's just I've been studying it for a while. I've been holding it for a while. How long have you been holding your Iraqi dinar? I've been in it since June of 2012 when the good Lord invited me to, after I was obedient. And anyways, he led me to this, and he always gives you a vision in the desert. So if you've been going through a hard time and you've been holding on to the hope, then that was the vision God gave you to get you through your tough times. So whatever tough times you're doing, put the comment down below, and I'll be praying for you tonight as I look through those comments. So there was about 6 or 7 articles. A lot of them talk about the gold going up and down. The price is gold. Of course, we know it's over 4,000. So that means there are 170 metric tons of gold. This is very valuable. And it supports a much higher rate. But yet the rate maintains. I check the rates. I also go through the rates every day. The IQD to USD right now, 1 Iraqi dinar equals 0.00076. Okay. 1 Kuwaiti dinar equals $3.26 US cents. The 4x to IQD, that's the digital dinar, because I believe the new banking system is on the digital system. It's a stable coin that they released on June of 8th because of our military guys. That's why we know this and understand this. It's 0.66 Iraqi dinar. That's 1 handle 4x equals 0.66 Iraqi dinar. That is on handle 4x on Coinbase if you want to see that. So now we go to the articles today, just to know that's what the rates are. So they haven't changed. When it's official, we think it's going to coincide, go on 4x. It will also, that's when the lower denoms will be released, or it could, World Trade Ascension, all those things, the HCL, all of it could happen at the same time. Or it could happen one at a time. We don't know, guys. What we are is we can invest in this, and we just have to sit back and watch it. Like Proverbs 10:22 says, you should go do the homework, look at Proverbs 10:22. When God gives you the power to get wealth and he adds no sorrow with it, this is one where no toiling will increase it. That's the amplified version. So South Korea eyed a bigger role today in the articles coming out of Iraq. South Korea eyes a bigger role in Iraq's power overhaul. Oil prices sink as global surplus overrides Russia sanctions. I go into these articles and details on my live stream every morning, and I will be live in the morning at some time. I don't know when. I'm going to have to be live early because it's the last day before a holiday, and I have some banking matters to attend to. So make sure you keep your notifications on. I could be live early. I could be live at 7. I could be live at 8. I don't know. Keep your thing on. It depends on how much sleep I get. But I'll be live as soon as I can in the morning, so some of you early birds might just catch me live and get on there and ask any questions you might have as a result of the summary. What's driving Iraq's sudden dollar surge? This is an interesting article. The dollar has been very strong under our current leadership. It says the dollar spiked in Iraq's parallel market on Tuesday as traders reacted to the government's upcoming December 1st prepayment customs rule. They talk about it in the other articles, so I'm not going to go into that in detail, but I just think it's funny. Things are shifting like seismically, if you ask me. Then there was this interesting article. Iraq's October crude exports exceed 110 million barrels. Their exports were 110 million barrels. Over 110 million barrels of crude were shipped in October, just in October, generating $7 billion in Iraq's revenue, according to the Ministry of Oil, in just 1 month. The ministry, citing data from the SOMO organization, said total exports, including condensates, reached 110.9 million barrels, yielding 7.03 billion. Exports from central and southern fields amounted to 104 billion, while 5.8 million barrels were sent from the Kurdistan region through the Turkish port of Sayan. Deliveries to Jordan totaled 272,000 barrels. So Iraq is cooking, not with gas. They are shipping oil everywhere. They are exporting oil. And Iraq is still OPEC's second largest producer, which is hilarious because Kuwait is down there like in fourth position. And if you look at the differences in their exchange rates, it's kind of funny. It's kind of comical at this point. And I hope you can find some joy in this, because the joy of the Lord is your strength. So those are the articles coming out of Iraq. Very interesting. And then yesterday, of course, we had the article. Oh, let me pull it up, because that caused a stir. And it just makes me laugh, because there is going to be a lot of disinformation right before this revalues, just like there was in Kuwait. And that's what we're seeing. We just saw it. And so that is good news to me. Where was it? CBI rejects any shift in Iraq's exchange rate. That was yesterday. And I have a short that I posted last night so you would see it and get hope. Because the hope is you have to, spring's eternal. That this is going to, one day we're going to wake up and we're going to see the revalue, but nobody knows the day or time. They keep it that way. They don't want you to know it. And then, so my good friend Randy, he's one of my moderators. He sent this. It was a post by Majid, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on X. He said latest would be November 27th through the 29th. Everybody's waiting for this, guys. It's kind of funny. And I gotten to the point where I'm just laughing at it. I mean, it could be because I'm in a better position because I don't have any debt or anything, but I'm still praying for it for everybody else. So the key takeaways is, it looks as though it's done. It makes sense that it's done. And I think Mark Z even referred to a Dr. Shabibi. There was a YouTube out running around. It's 8 minutes. Dr. Shabibi talking about that there'd be propaganda before this happens. So he's an economist. And when economists talk, they always say it depends, because they're an economist. I just think that's funny. You know, I studied all these things before I was an auditor with Pricewaterhouse. So I just find this kind of funny. I really do. And I also find it funny that it just hasn't happened yet. I mean, it's kind of like the turkey. You know, it's a holiday where it's like the little thing went up on the turkey and you haven't pulled it out of the oven yet. So the turkey's burning. Saying. So then you got Militiaman, and he summarized it the best. So this is everybody else. Militiaman said in the 2012 interview at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the then CBI governor, Dr. Shabibi, that's the video that Mark Z maybe had a link on his live stream. I'm not sure. I don't have time to watch everybody. Dr. Shabibi noted that before major adjustments like a real effective exchange rate update, there would be a short burst of what he called propaganda use. This means a wave of articles, statements, and leaks that seem like disinformation or hype. The goal, flesh out speculators like us. We're speculators. We're just holding the currency, waiting for it to go up. And provide cover so the bank to act quietly when ready. Look at CBI's statement through that lens. Strong denials of a change, dismissal of external talk as market confusion. It matches Shabibi's description of the final phase before the potential moves. A lot of the things we saw on the internet, just smile. He's smiling too. Anybody that really knows, I like Militiaman. I love his style. I always have. Shabibi's insights remind us the real story often hides in the preparation, not the headlines. So stay informed. But to be safe, I have to say, please check the headlines coming out of Iraq. I do that for you, but you also need to do your own research, always. This is not financial advice. I'm just holding it because I think it's fun to hold. I just like I hold my cryptos. Bitcoin's really low right now. But then again, I got in at 30. How did you get it? Comment down below. Oh, thank you, God, for giving me joy, because today has been... Anybody had a crazy day? Comment down below. What was your day on a scale of 1 to 10? Was your day a 10, meaning everything was coming up roses? Or was it like a 1 where, I barely made it, but you're still here, you're alive? Or was it a 5? Mine was clear, 4 to 5. but I got a nap, so I feel good, right? Claire, the article, an economist, here's another economist, reveals the reason for the decline in the dinar's exchange rate in the parallel market. The real movement in the market, because the dollar's worth so much more than the dinar. That's what's happening. Supply and demand, guys. It says, quote, the real movement in the market is not related to the official exchange rate, but rather to the imminent implementation of the pre-calculation mechanism for customs. A long-awaited step, as starting from 1/12/25, no bank will be allowed to execute an external transfer unless the custom duties have been calculated in advance. That has to do with their new system, state-of-the-art digital system that calculates everything. It's an anti-money laundering system. That's what it is. It's good. Frank, what do we got? Omar, the CBI just made it crystal clear to the Iraqi citizens that they are not planning any sudden depreciation of the Iraqi dinar. He should mean appreciation, not depreciation. They used the wrong word there. It's going to rise in value, not depreciate. They said the rumors of the dinar being weakened to a drastically lower exchange rate. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm just saying they're going to raise the exchange rate. But the rumors that they're going to raise the exchange rate or change it at any point are just not true. It is a concern of the CBI that citizens understand this right now. They said on the TV an official exchange rate is holding steadily at 13.10 to the U.S. dollar, and the banks got things under control with solid currency reserves. So let me tell you something. An average citizen is not going to hold this currency as a speculative investment. That's for people outside that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, which would be people as citizens of the United States of America that know that you can make money in any economy. So we are the speculators in this, but the citizens have no knowledge of what's going on. They're just acting about their daily life. They're going to have better purchasing power. The leaders of that country want to monitor inflation, and they've been doing so. They have record low inflation. They've diversified their income. They've done everything the World Trade Organization, the Bank of International Settlements have asked them to do. Now is the time. So I fast it and pray every day. Please join us in fasting and praying this in, because I know a lot of people like it. So here's the video. Mark Z said they will lift the purchasing power by raising the value of their currency. Then they will distribute lower denomination notes. Be sure to listen to the video by Dr. Shabibi as he explains it in full. Dr. Shabibi answers questions. Again, this is from 2012. If you want the link, I will try to put it in tomorrow's morning live. I will not do it tonight because I need to take some breaks. Guys, I worked all day today, and my husband and I are doing something that is just blowing my mind. The blessings of God are chasing us down in the streets because I was obedient to do this, and I do a lot for you. Please comment down below. Please give me some kind of positive comment that you like my summaries, because I give you one place to go, and I give it to you in 12 minutes, 13 minutes. So what were the key takeaways? Iraq is moving step by step. Policies and documented plans are gradual. They've been gradual for 13 years. Currency reform is not sudden or overnight. I have to say this. Iraq is positioning itself globally. Dollar dependence is decreasing. Local banking, digital systems, and compliance are increasing. This is a long-term build, not a flip the switch moment. Sure. Remember, no one has dates, no one has rates, and I don't give predictions. We watch official steps, not rumors, clarity, not confusion. That is what I'm doing now. So God is not a God of confusion. He is a God of order. Every step we see is part of a bigger process unfolding. And guys, keep your peace. Keep your prayers up there, guys. And if you need my strategies, these are digital loan loans that I will send you within 24 to 48 hours. There are 3 steps to a safe, even over this holiday weekend. There are 3 steps to a safe exchange. There's debt cancellation strategies, tax strategies. Each one individually is $55, but all 3 are for $167, where you can save some money. To order, email me at iamhappy77@yahoo.com with the subject line, which strategy you want. This wording is exactly what you need to do to get the fastest response. Otherwise, there could be some confusion. So this was 14 minutes, but I love you guys, and I hope you will prayers for everybody affected by Captain Jack's death. God bless. Bye.